Spooky haircut. No, yeah, I did get a haircut. It's a mullet, but that's not a surprise. This is like the millionth mullet that I've gotten. Let me know. So this video is not about my hair actually. This video is about being humble and mature. And I would just like to share a story of something that happened today. So I do DoorDash, y'all know that. If y'all didn't, y'all do now. And I had a DoorDash for Taco Bell, and a storm was coming in. But I decided to take it anyway because it wasn't raining yet. So I was like, why not? And it was only a mile. It was like $5 or $6 for a mile. So I went and picked it up. I seen a fuck-ass parking job. This truck was parked like on the sidewalk, and honestly, I was thinking, like, what if I had a wheelchair? What if I had a wheelchair? I'd like have to go around, like that'd just PMO. But anywho, I got the order. It's for this lady. We'll call her P. And her house was on Main Street, busy ass Main Street. So I arrived at her house, and I put it on because I said leave it on the table on the porch. So I did, taking a picture. And actually it was a weird contactless delivery, and like when I tried to call her, it said the number was in Alabama. I was like, what? But I had to call and then take a picture, and then I could complete the delivery. I don't know why it was like that, but so I called and I was like, hey, it says that I cannot complete a delivery until I call you, so that's why I'm calling you. She said, oh, you're actually at the wrong house. I'm the house on the other side. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry. This is like the second time I have delivered to the wrong house, but thankfully she called me. So I got out of my car and got it off of the porch, and it was starting to rain by now, and it was raining, it was pouring. So I put up my window really quick, and then, well, I was like, okay, so Main Street, cars are constantly coming. This is the driveway. I'm not trying to back out when cars are constantly coming and nobody's gonna stop for me. I'm not trying to back out when that's happening. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut across the lawn and go to her house. So I placed it up there on the porch, and there was a camera, and then I went back in my car again, and then I don't know why, but I second guessed myself. I was like, wait, didn't she say the house on the left? I don't know what I was thinking. So I went out of my car again, went up to the porch. It was still there, so I taken it, and then I went to the house. This was the middle house. This was the house, the correct house, and this is the house on the other side of the middle house. And I stood there. I was like, wait, I don't know. I was just losing my mind. I don't know. It's pouring rain. I'm just so overwhelmed. And so I ran back in my car, and I was about to call, be like, what fucking house are you at? Like, I usually have no problem finding the houses. But I was so confused. Like, there was, like, 2 of these houses that looked the exact same. And she's like, no, you were at the right house. And she was, like, irritated, which is understandable. But I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, bro. And she said, I'm the house with all the 4th of July decorations. She has all the 4th of July decorations. Even, well, she has them up here around America. Love her, I guess. But I'll get to that in a minute, more about that. And so I went and put it on her porch again, but by this time it was soaking wet. The bag was starting to rip. I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad. So I went back in my car. The rain is pouring, can't see shit, trying to back out. I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking let me leave. So I just stayed parked in that fucking driveway, and eventually I got to get out like 10 minutes later. But Main Street was flooded. It was flooded. It was just a flash flood, like. So I was going as slow as I could, but I turned, and then whenever I went to go turn again to make my way to the condo, my power steering went out. Like, I could not fucking turn the wheel. I hit the curb and everything. Thankfully, there was no cars or nothing, but it's because my battery got wet, I think. Like, my battery light came on. I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I parked my car. I waited for the rain to stop. My dad came outside and taking a look at it. He said it was fine. So when the rain stopped, I was like, you know what? I gotta go back to that lady's house and make things right. Like, I feel terrible. But now I was having internal debate with myself because now this lady is a Trump supporter and that's why she had all of the American decorations, and she has like Trump stuff like and a big flag that says Trump is right about everything. And you know, I am very much against Trump. Like I literally went to the No Kings protest on his birthday. Y'all know that. But I was like, you know what? This is the right thing to do. This is the Christian thing to do, so I'm gonna do this. So I wrote a little note. It said, I'm so sorry about the house dilemma and your Taco Bell being soaked. Please don't give me a bad review, because not that I give a fuck what people think of me, but if your ratings on DoorDash get too low, your account is at risk for deactivation. My rating is currently a 4.0. Accounts under 4.0 will be at risk for deactivating. So, and then I gave her $20. I gave a Trump supporter $20. So I knocked on her. I walked to her house because I was not about to deal with that driveway bullshit again. I just parked at the Catholic church and walked to her house. It was like 5 minutes. And I knocked on her door. Nobody answered, but she had a camera. So I was explaining to the camera. I was like, okay, I'm going to leave you this. Please just take it. I feel really bad. Please don't give me a bad review, blah, blah, blah. And so I just put it on the porch with the note and put something on top of it so that it didn't blow away. And I walked back to my car. So I think the moral of this story is, even if you don't like somebody, you need to do the right thing. Like, even if I didn't care, like, some DoorDashers might not care about people's orders, but I personally strive to, like, do the best orders for my DoorDash. Like, even earlier today, I had a DoorDash from McDonald's. This lady ordered, like, 13 cookies. She's like, some cookies are missing. I'm like, I'm so sorry. If you want, you can give me your money and I'll go back to McDonald's and get them for you. But, I mean, that's not personally my problem. McDonald's didn't give me no cookies. Like, I can only take the bag. Like, they're busy. I can't be questioning them. Like, that's McDonald's problem, not mine. But I still felt bad about it. But, like, I can't always be paying out of pocket like this. And this is not something that I do on the regular. I just felt like it was the right thing to do, seeming how it was only like a $6 order. And Taco Bell was less than a mile from her house. But, like, I don't blame her for door dashing with that fuck ass backing out of that driveway on Main Street. Hell no. But I just wanted to do the right thing. And like, I know if I ordered Taco Bell and mine was soaked, I would be mad. I mean, I don't know for sure if the actual food got wet, but I'm pretty sure, honey, that bag was soaked, and I was soaked too. I was gonna shower, but I like the natural rainwater. So yeah, that's just my interesting little DoorDash story. I have probably other DoorDash stories I could tell, but maybe some other time. Leaving for Ohio tomorrow for the movie that I'm in. It's not anything big. I'm humble. I'm a very humble guy. But I will make a video about the movie that I'm in and how it went and everything. Anyway, that's all for this video. Please subscribe and comment down below if you have ever ordered DoorDash, or comment down below if you're a DoorDash driver as well. And actually, I was at Kroger earlier and I seen this car and it said DoorDash on the side, like a magnet, like a student driver magnet, but it said DoorDash, and down the back it said makes frequent stops with the DoorDash symbol. Like, I need that, bro. I need that. When people are behind me, I know they're probably getting so irritated when I have my left turn signal on for like a mile and I'm just going so slow. But like, sometimes it's really difficult to find those addresses, man, like those hidden driveways and this and that. Like, it can be difficult. So it is what it is, but I just wanted to share that little story and maybe it will inspire you, some of you guys. But okay, bye.